Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make ube hopia. To begin, I've got one sweet potato here. If you don't have sweet potato, you can use cassava. So I'm just gonna cut this into pieces just like this, and then I'm gonna put water, and then I'm just gonna cook this until the sweet potato softens just like this. And now I'm just gonna peel off the skin. And then I just gonna mash it. If you don't have a masher, you can use a grater. Sweet potato will be an extender to our ube filling. So our ube filling have a body. It's not just like a mashy ube filling. So we're gonna measure 1.5 cups of sweet potato mash. And then we're gonna move on to our ube filling. I've got 3/4 cup of sugar. You can use up to 1 cup, a can of condensed milk, 1 can of coconut cream or coconut milk, and 1 can of evaporated milk, half a teaspoon of ube flavoring, 3 to 4 drops of gel food coloring. This is 1 packet of dehydrated ube or 115 grams, 1.5 cups of mashed sweet potato, and 1/4 cup of butter. In a pot, we're gonna put in the ube and then the sugar. With the sugar, don't add it all at once. We have to taste it before adding the sugar, so you can adjust the sweetness because we have condensed milk. But all in all, I use 3/4 cup. Like I said, you can use up to 1 cup. So I'm adding now the evaporated milk, which is 375 ml. A can of coconut cream, which is 400 ml. You could use coconut milk as well. Add the condensed milk, which is 395 grams. Make sure that you get all the condensed milk from the can. Add the half a teaspoon of ube extract. That's optional. If you can find it, you can leave it out. And then 3 to 4 drops of purple gel food coloring, or you could use powder or liquid. Add a 1/4 cup of butter. And then we're just gonna stir this, and then we're gonna move on to the stove with the heat setting. At first, I'm gonna let it boil in high setting, and then once it starts boiling, I'm gonna turn it down into medium heat. Now I added my sugar because I tasted it. It needs more sugar. So all in all, again, I put 3/4 cup of sugar. Now I'm just gonna let this boil. Once it starts boiling, I'm gonna add the sweet potato. Now that it's boiling, we can add the sweet potato. The sweet potatoes here in Australia is a bit orange in color. So now we're gonna continue to cook this until all the liquid has evaporated. And when you're trying to mix this, you're exerting more effort in mixing it. You have to continuously mix this. We don't want the bottom to burn. I also added 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and this is now ready. All in all, I cooked this for about 35 to 40 minutes. Now I'm just gonna transfer this into a bowl. If you want the top of your ube to be smooth, use butter to smooth it out, just like this. So this is the hopia dough. I'm just gonna put the links on where you could find the recipe and the procedure on how to make this. This is the same recipe that I use for my hopia munggo and hopia baboy. So again, I'll put the links below. And then I just cut my dough about 1/2 inch thick each. So get one part of the dough. Lightly flour your surface. Then lightly squeeze your dough so it comes together, just like this. Flour your rolling pin as well, and then start rolling the dough. As much as possible, make it as circle as possible. Then add about 1 tablespoon of the ube filling. And then enclose the filling, just like when you're making dumplings. And if you find that there's an excess dough at the bottom, you can lightly pinch it off. Then using a cookie cutter, shape the hopia. This is about 2 inches in diameter. I'll show you one more time. After shaping the hopia, we're just gonna brush this with beaten egg on the top and on the side. And then we're gonna bake this in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until when you see the top is golden brown. And this is what it looks like after baking. Let it cool down completely in the tray before transferring it into the into your cake platter. And this is the finished product. With the dough, I made about 30, but with the filling, you can make 60. And this is what it looks like inside when you bite into the hopia. This is flaky, and I can guarantee that you're gonna love this, so give them a try. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.